Hey guys, this is the Queen Bee. Welcome to my channel. It's such a pleasure to have you. Sipping on some sorrow. So place in the comments below what you're sipping on. If this is your first time on the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. I have so many new watchers and I'm so happy to have you guys on the channel. We're gonna do a pick a pile today. Today's pick a pile will be about your current situation, obstacles that you might be facing, the aspirations that you have in attaining this this situation or a favorable outcome in this situation, what you're awakening in order to overcome this situation or to make it through or to succeed, what is behind you, what's coming up next. So let's go again. The vision, pile 1. The medallion, pile 2. The creator, pile 3. So let's go ahead and get started with pile 1. It was 111 when we chose that. The vision. This is such a beautiful card. It speaks about the visions that we hold dear, things that are within us, perhaps birthed into the universe around us, or in the process of being birthed. I see that you're heavily protected with these 2 owls here in your card choice, and with the hands cupping this like little egg in the center. There's a lot of transformation, just a lot of energy. Yeah, so things may be chaotic right now. You know, you might be making sense of things at this time, finding direction, making a way, right? I feel like I may have some trailblazers in this this pile here. So let's go ahead and get into it. What we'll be discussing is what your energetic signature is saying about your situation right now, what some obstacles may be, what you aspire to make of the situation, what needs to be awakened or what is being awakened, what lies behind you, what you just let go of or what you're letting go of, what the next stage will be, and what the possible outcome is with your energy at this moment. First off, let's go ahead and cleanse the energy. Pile 1. Oh, let me get rid of that. My pile 1s. It's such a pleasure to be in your energy. If you guys are not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe so I can connect with your energy. Like, a comment. And if you're interested in a reading after this reading, go ahead and check out the description box below where you'll be able to find those details so that you can go ahead and book a time for a reading for yourself. So pile 1, Spirit. Tell me about pile 1's current situation. So you got here the medicine wheel. This is the shaman oracle. Yeah. Pile 1. What obstacles may you be facing? Pile 1. What obstacle might you be facing? Pile 1s. What obstacle may you be facing? I'm gonna take the one that's face down. Inner wakefulness. Sorry about that glare. So I'm just gonna talk a little bit about, you know, the imagery that I'm seeing as I pick the cards, but I'll go into like an in-depth reading as I bring all the cards out, and then we can do some tarot. So I just have a sense of completion with the 2 circles in these cards, and a lot of ancestral spiritual protection, just because of the imagery, the animals, birds, and this covering over her head. And maybe something in regards to security or your third eye. So tap us into Pile 1's energy. What is your aspiration? Here's the pyramid with the sacred archetypal elements of the earth. You might be, I just have a sense that someone is connecting deeply with their spiritual team. There's 2 points shooting upwards. There's a covering over her head. There's the lights here. You might be seeking guidance. Well, obviously you're here. My lovely, you are here, so you are seeking guidance. I hope that my sound is okay. Let me know if you like this new setup. What is being awakened? Spirit invocation. Whoa. The synchronicities. I almost can't. All right. Now, let's take... these are not all the rooms. But I would like to get you a room for the overall energy. Let's do that. These are my own homemade room cards. Okay. The travel card tried to come out earlier. Las manas. No. Ejuas. This one kind of popped out to me. That's the travel card. Ejuas. This is a card of shamanic journey. Yep. Shamanic journey. So facing some shadows. But this is the energy. This is the energy of journeys, travels, progress. Righto. So let's see, what can I pick from next? Okay, what lies behind you? What lies behind you, too? Pile 1. I don't know what I was gonna say. What lies behind you, Pile 1? Honesty. What is the next step? Or next stage? Pile 1. Sorry, I just need to knock some energy out this baby. What is the next stage? Pile 1. What is the next stage? Pile 1. Tapping into your highest self. What is the next stage? Pile 1. Syncing with the moon. Okay. I think I might be getting a feel. And what will be, Pile 1? What will be, Pile 1? What is the outcome based on your current energetic signature? What will be? Oh, invite help. Okay, so let's take a look here. Just so you can see these cards, let me position them as I just go through them and see them. Okay, Pile 1, 1122. If you chose the vision, this is your reading. In your current situation, I just see you going through some sense of woundedness. I think like we're constantly in this cycle where we may have been wounded and then we're healing, then wounded, then healing. If we're growing, right? I see you growing. In your current situation, there may have been some very difficult things that you had to endure. I feel like the last 6 months to a year was rather challenging for you. You've been protected throughout all of this. Some of the obstacles that you have faced is perhaps not trusting your intuition, being disconnected from yourself. You might have been feeling alienated. You may have been feeling like perhaps times were against you. Maybe someone has been in mourning. I mean, you could be mourning anything, a relationship, a career, an old job, finances the way they used to be, friendships, a sense of self. But there was some mourning here. I feel like there was a lot of prayer involved. Yeah, if you haven't been praying, I feel like this is a call to pray, or it's a call to let you know, like, hey, like prayer will help. As for your aspiration being the pyramids, I just see you wanting to tap into something greater than yourself, something bigger. Perhaps looking for guidance from your spirit team, God, body, the universe, whatever it is that you believe in. There's a higher something that you believe in. And I just see you like trying to connect with this wisdom, this guidance. Perhaps for blessings, for direction, for cleansing, for healing. For clarity. What's being awakened is like your ability to sit down, meditate. I see a lot of like meditation, eyes closed. Meditation is being awakened. Spirit invocation, calling upon those higher beings. Someone here is like connecting with God. I just feel like someone like being covered by God's golden light, being protected. this looks almost like a sunflower in the background, and sunflowers go towards the light. So perhaps somebody turning off the chaos of like the darkness, perhaps the darkness inside, the darkness surrounding them, the shadow self, like just trying to tame this darkness, this chaos, turning towards, I seen, like it says invocation, but I almost saw like recovery while looking in the camera. So like perhaps someone's going through recovery, some type of recovery, perhaps physical recovery or recovery from like something very challenging. Something very challenging. You know what that is. It's been a hell of a journey, and you've probably stepped into, like, I would say, like this shamanic lower world, facing your own demons, facing your own shadows. Without the proper guidance, that can be really difficult. So this may have proven to be extremely challenging, and this might have occurred, something substantially memorable may have occurred between late August, early September. It says here, honesty, I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. So behind you was, what lies behind you is getting really clear and getting really honest with yourself and with others. It takes honesty to ourselves to be able to be honest with others. So, perhaps someone has been getting really honest, getting really clear. Perhaps even like recognizing that the others will only be as honest to us as they are with themselves. Because it says you're like not expecting honesty from others. So, someone may have betrayed you. Someone may have lied to you. Someone may have been deceitful. Someone may have been misleading. Something that, caused some serious turmoil. In the next stage here, I see sync with the moon. 5 and 1 equals 6. So that's the number of harmony. And that feels good. It feels like you're becoming harmonious with like your own inner timeline or your highest timeline. You're like connecting with your own cycles, understanding that there's an ebb and a flow, a time to create and a time to sit back and heal, a time to move and a time to sit still. So I see that that's what's coming in, is the opportunity, the space. Perhaps you're creating the space, or God has established the space for you. Your spirit team is working tirelessly to make sure that you're able to rest. And this might be an invitation to rest, to connect with like with the darkness in her hair, like the darkness within, or just with that stillness is what I see really. Because she's not taking any action to face anything, It's almost as if she's surrendering. So maybe surrendering to what it is that is coming up to the surface within you. For what will be, there's the invite help here. I see this next stage of just being still, offering yourself the space to connect with, whatever it is that you're going through, with your own timeline, with your own process, your own seasons, your own ebb and flow. Kind of allows the space to invite your spirit team in for greater blessings. There'll be a time of having things to be grateful for, connecting with your gratitude, connecting with your spirit team, connecting with your higher self. Not so much searching for the answers or for the truth in a matter, but allowing it to come in is what I feel. Like, what's next? because you've been able to be honest with yourself, it's like you can almost recognize what is truth and what isn't. So this next stage, what's coming in, could be that sense of trust, that inner trust, and trust in the universe that the answers will come to you. Not needing to search out those answers, or feeling like you're being betrayed to by being, by others, a lack of integrity or lack of honesty. Okay, I'm gonna pull some tarot. So for pile one, let me get a little more clarity. A little more clarity. Past, present, and future energy. 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 Okay. Present. Queen of Swords, past. Queen of Pentacles, and future. Page of Pentacles. Okay, so it's like almost like a really clear message for me. You have here the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. And what I'm getting from this is, like, in the present, you're being very decisive of what it is and what it isn't, that what you will be extending your energy to and what you won't be extending your energy to, what you need to spend time thinking about and what you don't need to spend time thinking about. Perhaps in the past, you were very focused on energetic exchange. It's like this pentacle is exchange. It's wealth. It's things that you can hold in the physical world. So perhaps there was some exchanges where you were giving quite a bit of yourself. As the queen, yeah, she was like extending herself financially, physically, energetically. There's something that you were extending yourself to. In your present future, you've decided to cut that off, being very, you can be very sweet, your kind heart, and perhaps, this is why you may have spent some time in this energy, giving. And now you've decided to cut certain things away. And future energies, I see you like not accepting these small offers. I see you deciding like, hey, as a queen, I mean, you could be male or female, but in this queen's energy, I've decided like I'm not going to accept these small offers of either energetic exchanges or like individuals not returning, what you're giving to the circumstance. Like if someone is not meeting you in this energy, then I see you just not accepting the offer, not deciding not to invest, right? So there's a lot of discernment, like you're coming into discernment. You might be a wise soul, like an old soul, but you're coming into this place of discerning, and I no longer want to accept these small offers, right? Because you're in this energy right here. I can see you headed towards like an Empress energy or an Emperor energy, male or female, doesn't matter. But it's like you're just not accepting this anymore, these small offers. So you're turning away from these things. You're just like, hey, I'm not going to buy it at face value. I'm not going to buy it at face value. You're calling bullshit. All right, pile 1. Awesome. Like I said, if you guys are interested in booking a reading, go ahead and do so. If you're not subscribed, do that too. Do that too. Get this stuff back together. Okay, pile 2, the medallion. Pile 2, welcome to the channel. So we'll be finding out what your current situation is, obstacles in the way, what you aspire, what you're awakening or what needs to be awakened, what's lying behind you, what the next chapter will be, and what is the possible outcome based on your current energy. I'll go ahead and pull cards, and then I'll set another timestamp for when we actually get into the reading. As I pull the cards, I'll just be kind of sharing with you what I see from the imagery. So let's go ahead and get you started. Pile 2 with the medallion. Let's see. Pile 2 with the medallion. Your current situation. I feel like this one's not. Yeah, it's not. I'm going for the current situation. Here we go. Current situation. For pile 2, please, Spirit. Current situation, tap me into their highest self, highest timeline. For pile 2, what is their current situation? Okay, pile 2, current situation. First card out is the rattle. And current obstacle. Current obstacle. For pile 2, please. Current obstacle. Obstacle for pile 2. Obstacle for pile 2, please. Ageless beauty. It feels like a little smugness in my voice because the other 2 cards just showed me women looking to the left, to my left, which just gave me a signal of like something having to do with the heart, and then a heart shows up. So I was just feeling a little happy with my interpretation here. Your aspiration, what are you hoping for? Let's see. What is Pile 2's aspiration? Spirit, please connect me to Pile 2's aspiration. High self. High self aspiration. Pile 2, highest aspiration. Divine love. Wow. What needs to be awakened? For Pile 2, please. What needs to be awakened? For Pile 2, what needs to be awakened? Spirit. What needs to be awakened? If you're drinking tea, for Pile 2, what lies behind them? What lies behind Pile 2? Spirit, thank you. What lies behind Pile 2? Friendship? Loneliness back here, so you might be separating. What's the next stage for Pile 2? What's the next stage for Pile 2? Magic with Hathor. Medicine woman and integration. What will be for Pile 2? Spirit, please. Tap me into Pile 2. What will be for Pile 2? What will be for Pile 2? Changing consciousness. This wanted to jump out at me. The 8 of Wands. Ah! Communication flying in. Okay, so Pile 2, here we go. With the medallion here, I just feel like there's some type of divine inspiration that came in, something that you were searching for within yourself, reaching out for, trying to bring into, this reality. With the rattle being your current situation, I just see like you're receiving a calling. There's a calling within you, something that's like hard to ignore. Something is calling on you to face it. Something is calling on you to work through it. Something is calling on you to create it. It might be a call from your ancestors, a call from your spirit team. Something is tugging at your soul. It might be whatever this is within you that's like shining bright. With your obstacle, I see that it's been difficult to stand in your own power, to nurture yourself. it's been something that you've been working at. You might take extra time, or you have been taking time to nurture yourself and to care for yourself, and to listen into that divine calling, listening to that inner knowing, whatever's tugging at you. It's been an obstacle, or it's been difficult, it's been a challenge. Perhaps making it a priority has been a challenge, making yourself a priority. With your aspiration being divine love, I just see someone, wanting to connect with something greater in life. I don't know how I heard a door open. I'm home alone, so maybe you're wanting to connect with like something that you feel you have to open the door for. Opening the door to God, opening the door to yourself, opening the door to like a higher knowledge. And for some reason, like this just feels like a key, and you have the key. This is the keyhole, and you have the key. Tapping into yourself, opening the door for yourself, connecting with yourself. With the awakening here, or what's being awakened, what needs to be awakened, as drinking tea, but she's in this lotus meditation position. I just see you like awakening a sense of tranquility within yourself, comfort in your own space, soothing yourself, allowing yourself the space to, share things that you enjoy, share things that you love with yourself, loving on yourself. That's what's being called to be awakened. Like with all these lights shining around her, I'm in the medallion having this brightness. It just feels like that medallion that you're searching for is like, it's right inside. What lies behind you is friendship, perhaps giving a lot in friendship, or defining yourself by these roles that you were playing in the universe. The role of mother, the role of sister, the role of father, daughter, son, sibling, cousin, whatever your role at work is, the role of neighbor, the role of being that person that others come to unload, or to share, and to receive encouragement from. It's like a time to, this was what was behind you. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing that you're needing to let go of, but I feel like you're creating space for yourself right now. Kind of distance yourself from what this is, and there was a time of being in this role, but there's a need to identify who you are, and who you are outside of those relationships, or who you want to be. Because see, the next card is integration with Hathor. I just feel like there's something new about you. There's something different that you'd like to integrate into these friendships, or into the roles that you play in the universe. Who you want to become. Maybe that's what this medallion is, like that inner shining light, like who you truly know yourself to be. And you're just kind of connecting with this. Because the next stage talks about integration. The medicine woman, magic, changing the state. So perhaps you're changing the state of who you are, or how you show up. Integrating what you've learned in this current situation into a new way of being. Of filling others' cups, but also receiving. It says here what the change in consciousness for what will be. And I just feel like this is definitely going to change a lot about the way you see yourself, how you show up, how open you are, like with all this green here. I'm just thinking of the heart chakra, like how open you are to divine love and receiving divine love from others, from your environment, receiving divine love in these roles that you're playing. Because now you see yourself, and you see yourself more secure, you see yourself more grounded. Since you're showing up differently, you're very connected with, you know, what you're feeling inside. She has like a journal here. So I just see someone getting really clear about how they feel, what they desire to manifest, what they desire to release, what they're grateful for. Someone's doing a lot of journaling. So yeah, pile 2, I see you in this current situation connecting with yourself. Connecting with yourself, awakening to your own soothing abilities, and providing yourself with those soothing abilities, or providing that space for yourself so that you're feeling grounded and secured and connected, safe, rooted. And when you're showing up in other relationships, it's like, even though she's here alone, I feel like she's surrounded by people, but she's alone. She stands alone. She stands very strongly. So whether you're male or female, I mean, either way, I just see you connecting with a sense of groundedness with yourself, with how you feel, what's really going on for you, and this opening you up to receive more love. Like that divine love that it is that you're looking for. This is how it's going to arrive. So you're on the right track. Thank you, pile 2. Again, if you're interested in a reading, please check out the description box below. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Have a nice day. Put my charger in.